Hello everybody. I'm just going to start off with TJMaxx and I'm wearing Valentine's stuff. Just 'tis the season and I like to be a little seasonal. I'm going to start off with, I only got a couple things from TJMaxx and I hadn't actually been in a year because I don't really need anything there. It's just a place of temptation. I don't need to do that. But it's a great place for gifts and housewares. I always forget. It's cheaper than Walmart sometimes and Amazon to get housewares there. I walked around, I was tempted by many things, including there's some glass reusable containers on clearance, and I was like, well, I love glass containers. I use glass containers exclusively because microplastics freak me out. They are a real danger. Not like in an immediate, like, we're going to, anyway, I'm going off on a side tangent. I've recorded the intro 4 times already because I keep going on side tangents, but anyway. I did not need more glass containers because I, as a single individual who lives completely alone, I don't need more glass containers that I already had. But great deal on those. They're $3 a piece. Anyway, I got this 2-pack of silicone sink trays. You can keep your sponges on them. I thought $5.99, so $3 a piece was a great deal for these. These are 9 by 3.5 inches. And I saw other packs of these by different brands for $6.99, so I was like, I'm taking the $5.99. You can use these in your bathroom as well, but just wanted some more trays to put my sponges on. This, you will see mango a lot in my video today. This was on clearance for $3. It's normally $4.99. There's also another clearance tag. I peeled it earlier. That says $4. It says regular price. This was $6.50, and that's pretty accurate for 4.5 ounces. It's worth about like $4 to $6. I bought a pack of dried mango at Walmart. I think it was, so 16 ounces, 1 pound for, I think, $12 to $14. And let's see. Okay, I bought 1 pair of earrings. I was very tempted. I like to wear seasonal things, as you can kind of tell. Very tempted by the St. Patty's Day earrings, but I thought to myself, I don't even like St. Patrick's Day that much. Like, it's just a random I don't drink beer or alcohol at all. Like, the clover earrings are cute, but I realistically would only wear them to work and nowhere else. And I already own clover earrings. So, I didn't do that. But what I did get was this 14 karat gold plated bronze set of hoops. These are chunky hoops. They're like 3/4 of an inch thick. I mean, they're hollow, but they were $24.99, it says, compared to $35, and they're by this brand Mia Fiore, made in Italy. I had this long story in the last recording that I made, but the long story short is that clearly, obviously, I'm Asian, and in a lot of Asian cultures, real gold jewelry is very important. I grew up wearing real gold jewelry, and so I slept in it, showered in it, but when I got older, the jewelry I had as a child no longer looked proportional to my body, because they were children's jewelry. So those got passed down to one of my cousins, my younger cousins, and I have not bothered to really invest in real gold jewelry as an adult because I frankly, 1, like wearing novelty jewelry, and 2, it's just not important to me right now at my stage of life. Like, I'm not making enough money to where I should go spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on real gold jewelry. I do own a pair of 14 karat gold hoops, but they're teeny tiny because it's 100% gold. It's not plated, it's not filled, it's just gold. But this is not, it's fully gold, it's plated, but I wanted a larger pair of gold hoops, and I actually don't, I mean, I do have gold hoops, but they're not real gold. They're just stainless steel that is colored to look gold. So I like that this is at least gold plated. The chunkiness of these I am not so sure about, but I thought I would give them a go. And let me turn the lamp. They have this cool kind of Grecian geometric pattern on them, on the outside and on the sides of them. So I want to try those out. And I think there's just, one last thing I got at TJMaxx. I don't know if I'm going to keep this for myself or give it as a gift because I have multiple artsy, crafty friends. But this, I did look this up on Amazon, and this is a better deal than Amazon. This was $9.99. It is color by dot. So it gives you a set of 4 markers, but they're double-ended, so you have 8 different colors. And it says dot by letter. Cozy Cottage pack. So you've got these, oh, let me turn the lamp over. You've got these kind of cottage scenes where you've got like a garden and inside some of the rooms. I know that's not focusing very well. But, so there's letters printed on the page, so you can see like there's V's here, and so you choose what color a V is, and then you dot all the V's with the same color. And then there's some larger V's, so you make a larger dot, smaller V's, you make a smaller dot. And I was just saying earlier today that I love making art, but I never ever do anything artsy. Like, I don't color. I have tons of coloring books. This is a craft room. I never use this room. And I thought maybe this is very low stakes. I don't even have to fully color. I'm just making dots. So I think I will keep this for myself. And Cozy Cottage, like, that sounds very, very charming. There are 20 meditative scenes, and it comes with the markers, which are rounded at the top. They have a bullet tip, so you can make the dots easily. So, you know what? I will resolve to start this tonight. Okay, so that was a fun find. I didn't even know was really a thing. Next up is Ollie's. I'm going to pause for a second to kind of get my stuff situated. Okay, I'm going to start with, first off, I had a 15% off coupon if you become an Ollie's member about quarterly, I think it is. Ollie sends you a 15% off coupon in both your email and to your mailbox. You can only use the coupon once. So if you use the one in your email, you can't use the one that you got in your mailbox. But anyway, the coupon expired February 16th, and so I went on the 15th. I haven't been to Ollie since November. But honestly, I just kind of wanted some retail therapy because I've been stressed out. And I got things that I will use anyway. So I got 2 hand soaps. One of them is for me and one of them is for a gift. So this is Scent Theory. I think I've seen this brand out. I think this brand is carried by Walmart. I don't know if it's a Walmart exclusive brand, but I paid $1.79. It says the price retails for $2.94. It's kind of got the vaguely, it's not the exact same shape as a Bath & Body Works bottle, but it's vaguely that shape. Let me check my receipt. The receipt is very descriptive in what I paid for everything, so that is nice. It's an extremely long receipt, though. I paid $51.29 total after tax at Ollie's and $47.76 after tax at TJMaxx. And where I live, the total sales tax is 9.25%, by the way, which is the highest sales tax I've ever paid living in 3 different states. It's way higher than North Dakota's and Ohio's sales tax. But anyway, the soap, I'm going to pause because I can't find it. Okay, I couldn't find it because it says 11 ounces STFHS, which stands for Scent Theory Foaming Hand Soap. Anyway, I paid $1.52, which is 27 cents off, and it smells quite good. Summer Daydream. It's a bit early for that, but it says the fragrance notes are coastal breeze, creamy coconut, and sun-soaked musk. It does smell like a beachy day, so for $1.52, is that what I said? Yeah, $1.52, I thought, you know what, let me splurge a little bit. I need hand soap anyway. Doing some nice, fancy, scented hand soap for this season. It's a good way to just kind of little luxuries, you know. This is a gift, so it says retails for $5.99. Our price $2.99. It is a huge bottle. 24.6 fluid ounces. This one's 11 ounces, so I mean this bottle's a way better deal. It is Orange Blossom, and ooh, let me see. Yeah, the production date was 2025. It's good until 2028. This is a gift for a friend of mine who, actually, I don't know why I'm saying friend of mine. Like I'm being slick or something. It's for my boyfriend who loves, I don't know why, I just like in private, which is odd considering I'm filming for YouTube. But anyway, he loves scents. And so he has he wears cologne every day, and he's got scented hand soap and body wash. Well, he uses bar soap. But anyway, that's more information than you needed. He ran out of hand soap, so I'm replenishing his hand soap. there is a government shutdown right now, and he does, well, for DHS only, the Department of Homeland Security, and he does work for Homeland Security, so, TSA specifically. That's more information than I should have given, frankly. But, I said it, and I'm not re-recording, so, or editing. Let's see how much this soap cost. Anyway, so he's not going to go to Bath & Body Works to replenish that soap anytime soon. That's not a priority. It is very hard to find things on this receipt. I'm pretty sure I was charged for it. Was I? Oh, yeah, I was charged $2.54, which was 45 cents off. These are chatty videos. If you've seen my videos before, you know that, but just a warning. I never thought I would see the day I would buy Axe body wash, but this smells great. Or I thought I would never see the day that I would say Axe smells great. I get flashbacks to middle school and all the boys wearing this. But this is golden mango, with notes of mandarin and vetiver. I'm using this for myself. This is not for any of the men in my life. It smells delicious. 18 ounces, paid $3.99. Well, the price is $3.99, and it says it retails for $5.99. I paid $3.39, which was 60 cents off. Kind of wanted to get more than one, but you know, body wash is actually something that expires eventually. I don't know what the date is on this, but I didn't need more than one. So, my impulse, I had parents who grew up very poor. And so if you had parents who grew up very poor, if you grew up very poor, you had, you know, parents that grew up in the Great Depression, for example, you get an instinct to, like, buy a lot of things on sale and to, like, keep, like, jars and packaging. I have those instincts. Unnecessary instincts, because, like, I am fine. I'm doing fine for myself. But anyway. Next thing I got was this Native Wild Mint whitening toothpaste. $3.99. It says retails for $6.97. I'm running out of toothpaste. So I thought, since I have 15% off, and I didn't look up any of these prices, but their price is pretty accurate. Maybe like at most a dollar off. So Native is a brand name. Their toothpaste can get kind of expensive. Let's see how much I pay. It says $3.99 on the thing, on the sticker there, but I paid $3.39, which was 60 cents off. And I got a couple of crafting items. So Ollie's has had a bunch of stuff from American Crafts for a while. Let me quickly grab everything out. I love paper crafting. That's one of my hobbies. I only got a couple of things because I wasn't really interested in most of it. These are so cute. These are embossed puffy stickers. Copyright 2018. So these might have been around for a while. They had hundreds of these, but I only got two. So they were $1 each, but I paid 85 cents. Because realistically, what would I use these on? But they look like old-timey, like 50s, like diner drive-in signs. And they've got the neon lights. But they say things like sparkle, dream big, have fun. What am I using that on? So just the 2 sheets of that. And then this was a fantastic deal. 42 stickers. So it's a 2-pack of these birthday American Crafts stickers. And one of the things that I do actually consistently make is birthday cards. So I thought this was perfect. Very floral and feminine, all kinds of birthday related phrases. My favorite sticker is the macaron with the birthday candle. It says, "and many more." So this will be easy peasy birthday cards. Just slap a bunch of these stickers on, add some washi, do some doodles, use some pretty cardstock, and bam, birthday card made. I got this pack of pink paisley brand washi tape. So I'm not going to open the box right now, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. And they've got these patterns. So they've got the rose, one that says love, some birds with envelopes in their mouths, a butterfly roll, and a heart roll. And it's the patterns you see on the front of the box. There, I don't know why it doesn't say. Oh no, it's sticker rolls. It's not washi. Okay. That's even more fascinating. Huh. Well, I don't need more than one, because frankly, I'm not going to use more than one. But they're very small rolls. There's very little on the roll. Like, there's maybe like 10 feet on the roll per roll. But I paid 85 cents for it, so it was a great deal. In the same vein as crafting, I was surprised to see Dollar Tree stuff, Crafter Square, at Ollie's, but it says their price is $1.25, which is accurate, and they were charging me $1, but I paid 85 cents, and it is 20 inches by 11.75 inches of faux leather. So it's this navy faux leather. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I might make a card with it. We'll see. Then along the same lines of crafting, I got this petal paper. So it's this textured paper, which you can make paper flowers with. So I got 2 sheets. They are 10 by 49 inches, and there's this kind of magenta pink, and then kind of this darker like mauve pink. It says retails were $6.99. They charged me, well, it says our price $1.99, and I paid $1.69 for it. Along the same line of paper crafting and whatnot, the thing that I mail the most often is greeting cards, like birthday cards and holiday cards. So I don't really need these, but I thought it was a great deal because it says our price 99 cents, their price $2.98. These are packed by Scotch. These are pretty looking cardboard mailers. It says just for you. It's a 2-pack of these are, I think, yeah, these would fit documents. Rigid mailers, 9.87 by 13 inches. So these are perfect for like mailing like a letter size sheet of paper, like an 8 by 10 photo. And I only paid 85 cents for it. So just great to have on hand because I don't have any of these on hand. Like I said earlier, I grew up with parents who grew up extremely poor, and so like I always have to fight the urge to be like, I'm gonna get this for the future, because sometimes I've been vindicated where I'm like, I have bought something on sale and it's like I don't even use this. Like I've bought like a sports piece of like sports equipment, or a piece of like a car accessory or something, and I'm like, I don't even own a car, but then I get to give it for Christmas like 4 years after I bought it on sale. So like anyway, I do need to rein it in though, and I was good today. This was a gift. It says their price $18.95, our price $2.99. Is a Game of Thrones branded notebook. I've never watched Game of Thrones, but I was just talking to, so I work for a university, like I said, and I was talking to one of my student employees, and she had her birthday a couple of weeks ago. And she said she loves the show Game of Thrones, and it's just a lined journal. It's a hardcover with the elastic, and I paid $2.54, so that's 45 cents off. And for $2.54 for a birthday gift for a student, she's one of my favorite employees. I know, just like with kids, you're not supposed to have favorites, but she is. That was super inexpensive. Figured why not? And then I got 2 books. So I made myself. The book section is the first section that you walk into in my Ollie's. You go through the front doors and there's, bam, the book section. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. And I skipped past the book section because I was like, you know what? I'm only going to spend an hour in the store. I spent like an hour and 40 minutes in the store. That didn't happen. And I'm going to skip the books because my last video was buying 20 books at the thrift store for $1. I don't need books. Well, I bought 2 books. Anyway, they are both kitchen related. So I got Snow's Kitchenalia, How Everything Works. And I thought to myself, this is one of those things where it's kind of like a coffee table book. It's a reference book where you don't really need to own it, but it's just so cool. It retails for 25 bucks. I paid, well, it says $3.99, and I paid, where is it on my, I paid $3.39, and it says how everything works, and it's beautifully illustrated. So like, there's advice on how to use different pieces of kitchen equipment. It's the things that you kind of take for granted of like, oh, do I really need to be, does someone really need to explain to me what these different things are used for? But like, every specialty piece of kitchen equipment was developed for a reason. And we aren't necessarily taught that. So, for example, types of kitchen knives. I had never seen a peeling knife before in my life until I was, well, recently, 25. I didn't know that was a thing because growing up, I only had, straight edge knives. I didn't even have serrated knives growing up. My parents just didn't need them, I guess. So I thought it's fun. It was fun. It's got cooking advice, and it just has these lovely illustrations, and explains all kinds of different kitchen and cooking equipment. So, great gift for somebody who loves to cook. And I got another cooking related book. This one's Chinese Takeaway in 5. 80 of your favorite dishes using only 5 ingredients. They're selling it for $4.99, retails for $19.99, and I paid $4.24, which was 75 cents off. And I love that every recipe has a photo in so many cookbooks. At the thrift store, when I look at cookbooks, now if I see that at least half the recipes don't have photos, I'm not bothering. I know I can't taste with my eyes, but I say every recipe, and then I flip the page and there's 2 recipes that don't have a photo, but there's plenty of photos in here. Yeah, it's every other recipe has a photo. Okay, I can live with that. But anyway, I really appreciate that it is 5 ingredients or less. So in some cases, it says things like, stir-fry sauce is one of the ingredients in here. And so it says store-bought, or you can refer to the recipe included in the book. So I appreciate that. That's how they keep it to 5 ingredients or less. But just for disclosure, even though I am ethnically, visually Chinese, I'm only 1/3 Chinese. My younger brother took a DNA test as part of, he was part of a medical research study where they're trying to, like, get a bunch of DNA from people to kind of chart out rare diseases, and they're like, we have your DNA, and like we can do a genetic test, and I am only 1/3 Chinese, which like makes sense to me given like my ancestry. But anyway, I did not grow up eating Chinese food, so that's why I need like a book like this. I grew up actually eating like American food, so anyway, not entirely, like it's kind of a fusion situation, but like chicken chow mein, egg noodles, onions, chicken breast, bean sprouts, stir-fry sauce. Simple enough. Makes it very approachable. So I know I talked for a while about this, but I just thought it was a fun book. It was a book that I would have never thought to have purchased for myself. But I think this is not my 2026 New Year's resolution. I do want to get into like cooking more varieties of dishes. So just in general in my life, because I just feel like I get in a rut of eating the same stuff over and over again. Okay, everything else is food. So if you don't care about that, you can click off now. Thanks for watching. But yeah, just random things. So I got these Pop-Tarts. It says new. I don't know how new this is anymore, but I mean, these are good until June 2026. I've certainly never heard of these, but I've also not regularly eaten Pop-Tarts since I was, in middle school. Frosted chocolate chip pancake. This is so sugary, but it's just one of those indulgences. So they're selling it for $1.99. It says their price is $2.79, and I paid. Where's the Pop-Tarts on this list? Okay, she may have actually not charged me for these. There was a very long line and only one cashier. So I am I understand if she missed an item. I don't think. I do not see anything that says Pop-Tarts on here. In fact, a lot of my food I don't see on here. Okay. Yeah, I see all my craft stuff on here. I don't see the Pop-Tarts at all. Alright, I got this Nature to Go chili mango. It says their price $3.99, our price $3.49. It's only 50 cents off. I didn't see the chili mango on my receipt either. Okay, I did think $51.29, given the amount of items I purchased, was a bit lower than I expected, even with the 15%. I only see 8 ounces of mango, but this is a 9-ounce package. Yeah, this is a gift. Anyway, I can't eat spicy things. I really can't. It's actually quite tragic. I tried to eat like an Indian curry like a couple months ago and I started crying. I tried to eat buffalo wings, I think about a month ago. Also well, I didn't start crying, but my nose started running and I had to stop. So, gift for my boyfriend. Because he loves mango and he loves spicy stuff. This is also a gift from my boyfriend. So he's been trying to, like, reduce snacking, and so this is terrible because I've just bought him 2 snacks. But, I just mentioned how, like, he's affected by the government shutdown. So I just wanted to, like, give him some things to help make him smile. And so he loves pickles, and this is Carolina kettle cooked potato chips, dill pickle flavored, 5 ounces. Sells for $1.99. Their price is $2.99. I paid $1.69. This is actually on my receipt. And I got so many mango slices. Oh, and I got a sugar cookie mix. This was part of the American Craft stuff. Retails for $3.99 wherever they were trying to sell it before, but they were selling all this stuff for $1. It is 17.5 ounces, so it's 1 pound, 1.5 ounces of sugar cookie mix. I know sugar cookies are super simple to make, but it's 85 cents for a pound of sugar cookie mix. Like, why not? Was I even charged for that? I think I was. Just under the American Crafts. There's a bunch of things that say American Crafts on here because I bought all the stickers and stuff. Super long receipt. I got these Kinder's crispy panko blend breadcrumbs, but barbecue potato chip. That just sounded good. Now it could sound kind of disastrous on top of like actual food, but we'll see. They were charging $1.79. It says their price is $3.87, and I paid. I do remember seeing this. $1.52, so 27 cents off. I do see something that says chocolate on here. Oh, okay. No, I was charged for the Pop-Tarts. 8-count Pop-Tart chocolate, $1.69 is what I was charged. There's 30 cents off. I don't think the chili mango was scanned though. Nope, never mind. It's 8 ounces. Okay, everything was scanned. I don't know why I was fixated on that. It just says 8 ounces, but I paid $2.97, which is 52 cents off, which adds up to $3.49. No, she scanned everything. Okay, I just spent less than I thought I would, which is good. Everything else is mango slices. So this is actually what I went to Ollie's for because I got these back in November, and I've been craving these. And what I like about these is that they're in strips. They've been cut into strips. instead of being just like the full, like when you buy packs like this, they're just the entire mango just cut lengthwise, so it's like this whole oval shape, and it's large, and it's not as chewy as, it's a little bit tougher than these. So these are 8 ounces, and it says our price $3.49, their price $5.99. I resolved to buy 6 of these if I could find them, but there are only 3 of these left on the shelf, so I got all 3. And they're good until July, and I'm gonna eat them before July. Like, I've polished off 2 bags of these already in the month of February. And then this is interesting because the price tag is printed onto the packaging itself. It's not a sticker, so this is something that is sold through Ollie's. It's not really something that's like overstocked from another store. But it says their price $2.99, our price $2.29. I decided I would try one of these because I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Now this is something that's probably consistently gonna be in the store as opposed to these Nature to Go ones. But I didn't want to go too crazy because what if I don't like them as much? I mean, it's mango. I'm probably gonna like it, but I only got one of them because it's $2.29 for 6 ounces. I should have gotten more. I don't know why I was overthinking it, but I'm not seeing. Oh, $1.95, which is 34 cents off. Yeah, gourmet growth. Okay. Everything was scanned. I was like, okay, was there actually something I wasn't seeing? No, I did watch her scan everything, but I don't know. It was a couple hours ago, okay? That is the end of my haul. 34 minutes for the amount of items that I purchased, which, how many items did I purchase? Does it tell me? No, it doesn't. I wish stores would tell you, because that's a lot of things. But I like to end my videos with like favorite items, so we'll do that really quickly. One of my favorite things is this artwork, which I will show to my best friend. We have this is very cute. We have a Sunday appointment to call each other every single Sunday because there was a about 2-month time span where we only talked to each other maybe twice. And we were like, okay, this is ridiculous. We've been friends since we met in college, and best friends. And we're like, okay, we're busy with work, but like we can spend at least 20 minutes on the phone with each other. And so we're like, okay, absolutely, on Sunday, if we don't talk to each other at any point during the week, we have to call each other on Sunday, video call. And so I'll show this to her because this, I hope, I mean, I don't think it's some magic bullet, okay, but it's a low stakes way to get back into being creative without like actually having to draw my own things because I'm not good at drawing. I do more collage and you know, putting stickers on things and making cards and whatnot, not actually creating my own art. But anyway, that's enough said about that. So that's one of my favorite things. The mangoes. I was hoping, I didn't know if they were still going to sell these because the last time, like I said, I was in Ollie's was November, but I was so glad to get these because these are, like I said, my absolute favorite snack right now. They have a lot of sugar. Actually, it's not that much. 8 pieces is only 17 grams of sugar, which is 12% of the daily value. So I could... Oh, no, serving size is 1 ounce, not... It says it has 8 servings. Never mind. I don't know what 1 ounce is. Anyway, I could polish off this whole bag. And yes, I would be at my daily value of sugar, but I could polish off the whole bag. And so, like, I get the illusion of being, like, healthier than, like, eating chocolate. I mean, I think it is healthier than eating, like, Hershey's. So, there's that. And then, let's see. I'll do one more favorite. Shockingly, it's going to be the Axe body wash. I don't need body wash. I have a couple of bottles of body wash that I still need to finish off. But, like, there's the mango theme of my video today. It smells so good. Like, get this for yourself. Get this for the men in your life. Get these for, like, your children. Like, I mean, just body wash, even though it says Axe. You know, it doesn't have to be for men. The Fine Fragrance Collection. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week. And I'll talk to you guys the next time.